Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to make this little plaque today. I usually pick up these plaques from hobby shops. I start with the ears of this dog. I recently got asked to do a dog like this for a customer, and so I've kind of worked out a bit of a strategy of how to do the two ears that come down a little bit like triangles, and then make another triangle, a soft triangle from the two ears that joins at the nose. I'm going to make this little dog travel with its best friend, which happens to be a cat, and it's going to look very much like Munchie. So start with another triangle for the face and 2 points for the ears. I find it's best to spread the paint when it's really wet to do the whiskers, if you are going to do the whiskers. That way they don't come out too cartoony or look like that they've been put on as a kind of final reminder. I know I say it all the time, but you have to let your canvas dry when it's a watercolour. So this one's been drying quite a while. I've had the hairdryer on it. So I'm going to check it, and then I'm going to start with some of my detail. I can see this dog's quite light, so I want to put in some of the defining marks, and even though it's probably a white dog in reality, you have to take some creative liberties. I'm sticking very much to my brown colour palette here. I haven't mixed anything unusual. I've gone with my tans and my ochres. I'm just adding in a little bit of shadow. The good thing here is if you make a mistake, just add a bit of water to it and dab it onto a tissue and take that paint off the canvas. I like to keep the face quite simple with this cat. I've experimented with different kinds of eyes. I'd be interested to see how you have managed at home, but just very simply just using some curves to make quite a simple, recognizable, happy cat. I think this is the key part of the dog here. These kind of dogs, they just have a little triangle there of happiness under the giant nose. I've decided to keep his eyes quite simple as well. Even though these dogs do tend to have quite big eyes, it kind of gets a little bit tricky trying to do them that big on a small plaque. So I've given him or her some eyelashes so she can look, or he can look, quite dashing. I try to use two different blue tones for the blue boats that the pets are on. A darker blue tone for the bow, and then mix a different shade of cobalt blue for the back of the boat. Add in your details in black, letting them dry between applications, or else they will just run into one big giant colour. You might find it helpful, like I do, to turn your canvas on the side, especially to get your lines quite straight. The end kind of outlines are completely up to you, and they are a matter of choice, as is any kind of optimistic sayings you want to put on your artwork. In this case, I'm going to travel together with my friends. If you have liked this video, please give me a subscribe and click the bell to be notified for upcoming videos.